Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the full article here. It is a tragedy. There is a link in the description. I think it's fair to say that this is still somewhat of an initial report. I'm sure more information will come out over the next few days. If you do appreciate the coverage of the topic, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. As I say, not all of the details are confirmed. However, it does seem very likely that 4 bodies that have been retrieved from a pond in Indianapolis last night, so I believe Wednesday evening, 4 bodies were retrieved from a submerged car. It is very likely, although positive identifications have not yet been made, but it's very likely that they are the bodies of Kyle Moorman and his 3 children. Kieran, 1 year of age, hopefully I pronounced his name correctly, Kieran. Kayana, 2 years of age, and Kyle Moorman II, 5 years of age. Their bodies were retrieved from a vehicle which is believed to be Kyle's vehicle. This happened last night again from a pond in Indianapolis. We don't know where that pond is, if it was in the middle of nowhere, if it was at the side of a road. We don't know. We don't have that information as yet. We don't know how this terrible tragedy occurred. We don't know if it was an accident or if it was a purposeful act. We could speculate, and perhaps we will in a moment, but I'll just tell you a little bit more before we get that far. So the family were considered to be missing. They disappeared on July the 6th. The father, Kyle Moorman, said that he was driving the 3 children to his brother's house for a fishing expedition, and they've since been missing. The family, the extended family, have been frantically searching for them. They've offered a $10,000 reward to anybody that can help find them. They've been searching the area, and they've also called police to search for the pond. Some of the family members are a little bit disappointed, a lot disappointed, that it's only been seemingly last evening that the police did thoroughly search the pond and retrieve a vehicle, which again is believed to be Kyle, the father's vehicle, with the 4 bodies inside. The police initiated the search of the pond because the father's, Kyle Moorman's, cell phone pinged a nearby tower. Now, that's all the information that we have at this point in time. We could speculate. My speculation, for whatever it's worth, is I would feel that this is likely a murder-suicide. That's basically from a pretty ignorant position that I'm coming from. We don't know the type of property that this happened. Again, we don't know the location of the pond in relation to a road or a car park or anything like that. But to me, I've read through too many tragic articles of parents killing their children and too many articles of murder, suicide, double murder, suicide. This would seem to be a case of triple murder-suicide, in my estimation. That's a complete guess on my part. Could be entirely wrong, but that would be my speculation. Now, I would like to mention that one of the regular commentators on the channel, Mrs. Hancock, and I very much appreciate Mrs. Hancock and other regular commentators' input. I really appreciate it. But she's mentioned this case to me in a comment, and she has a number of poignant questions, which I'm just going to go over now. We don't have the answers to these questions at this point, but I would say that it is likely more information will come to light over the next few days. I am fairly likely to do an updated video if we're in a position to answer these questions or provide other valid information. But Mrs. Hancock, the commentator, says, what was the status of the parents' relationship? Was Kyle still married to the mother? Are they still in a relationship? Were they divorced? Does Kyle have custody of the children? Did this occur during a visitation occurrence, a visit? Where did this happen? Where was the pond? Was it in a public area? Was it on private property? The article mentions going to his brother's property. Was it on his brother's property? Mrs. Hancock really wants to know if this was an accident, a tragic accident where seemingly some people, some other publications have been reporting this as a tragic accident, or indeed if it would be something more nefarious. So as I say, my speculation, my judgment, my guess would be that it is a murder, a triple murder suicide. What the motive might be, I don't know. There is a lot of desperation in the world. Another commentator has mentioned that there's a lot more violence since the advent of COVID, which seemingly is the case. Why is this happening? We don't know. We don't know what the motive is. We don't know if this was an accident or if it was a purposeful act. I would guess it's a purposeful act that the father decided to take his own life and with him the lives of his 3 children, perhaps as punishment towards the mother. Who knows? We've seen other cases where, I remember one case, I made a video in regards to it, where a father was going through a psychotic episode. He believed his children, 2 children, were the devil, or demons. He killed them both with a spear gun, if I recall. Was this due to a psychotic episode? Is Carl a sufferer of mental health issues? We don't know. So I'm going to wrap things up at this point. Of course, full condolences to the extended family. This is a topic, as I say, which I'm quite likely to provide an update on depending on the information that comes out. I'm going to wrap things up at this point, but I am going to reiterate that I'm going to carry on making multiple videos like this each day, and there's going to be plenty of cases of murder-suicide. There's one which I perhaps won't get around to making this evening, but I will tomorrow, where it's a murder-suicide. A mother kills her son and then attempts to kill herself. These things happen. Why they happen, I don't know. But I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Thanks for your support. Thanks again, Mrs. Hancock, for your ongoing comments. I really appreciate it. And I'm more than happy to cover this topic I was about to in any case. And let's see if we can get the answers to your very good questions. Thank you.